ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joseph Novichkov, Senior Trading Manager with GDM. Today's outlook, let's start first with the Chinese markets. They traded higher after stronger than expected twin PMI survey that gave investors a boost of confidence. As we can see from the board here, the Shanghai composite is up 21.6 points, or about 0.7% higher, to 31.23. And of course, as we know, the China Manufacturing PMI survey were released, while of course we're looking at the Shenzhen. It was up 22.8 points, or over 1%. As of course we're looking at also at the Japanese Nikkei 225 index, up about 17.4 points, or 0.1% higher at 17,433. And that is after the Bank of Japan left its monetary policy unchanged. The central bank held rates at minus 0.1%, and of course the pace of bond purchase program. But of course it cuts its core consumer inflation forecast for the next year, March 2018, to 1.5% from 1.7%. Looking at the dollar, that was slightly higher on the day at 105.07 yen, up about 25.25%. And of course, it managed to gain more than 3% for the month of October, even after dropping on the news of the Clinton email development. Next week, of course, if the presidential elections in US remain the biggest event for investors, as some fear an unexpected outcome could prompt the US Federal Reserve to delay a rate hike that is beyond expected and of course beyond year-end. European markets were slightly higher in the morning trade, with investors focusing on corporate earnings today, as well as digesting some positive economic data that came out from China. As we can see, Stoxx European 600 index is slightly down about 0.2 points, or about 0.06%. And as we look in, most major bourses are in positive territory, and that was on stronger than expected twin PMI service from China that gave some boost on the sector. And of course, as we can see, the FTSE 100 is up 22.8 points, or 1.1%. DAX is also up 22.8 points, or about 1.1% as well. Also, the euro was up about 0.09% at 1.0992. As we can see, slightly higher, 0.9%, while of course the dollar index was slightly higher at 98.46. Sterling was also higher in the morning trades, about 0.03%, as we can see, at 1.2256 versus the US dollar. And of course, it's probably going to aim slightly higher ahead of the job data on Friday. Gold prices edged also up on Tuesday on stronger Asian stocks and of course steady US dollar, while of course investors awaited clues from a series of upcoming central bank policy meetings and US economic data as well, which is coming later today. Gold was up about 0.6%, or we can see $7 higher since the morning open at $12.79 an ounce. Oil prices edged higher from 1 month lows in early trading in Asia on Tuesday, after OPEC agreed on a long-term strategy that of course was seen as an indicator that the cartel was reaching some kind of a consensus on managing that production. But of course gains were limited, as the market was weighing down by further indications of record output from the group. And as we can see, crude oil prices were up about 0.4%, or that's about 20 cents higher at $47 a barrel. And of course, high volatility data, SM Manufacturing PMI, coming out at 1400. That's all of the most important of today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.